Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful kings and queens and viewers all over the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and today we're back at it again with another tour of one of Philadelphia's worst neighborhoods. Coming in at number 8, it is the Elmwood Neighborhood in Southwest Philadelphia, aka otherwise known as Elmwood Park. It's over here in Southwest. This comes on number 8 based on the 2020 list created using crime stats provided by the police department. This list was developed and it's available on the World Wide Web. I'm just finishing up my 2020 list because I took a break, you know, during the cold season. There wasn't that much activity out. It's spring, so let's get it popping. We just left the 6500 block of Windsor. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here. I'm gonna approach cautiously. There's a lot of traffic. We're just gonna zigzag through the neighborhood just so I can show you guys what it looks like. We got the 6700 block of Trinity on my right. We got the 6500 block of Belmar on my left-hand side. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here on the 6500 block of Belmar. It's a residential neighborhood, 2-story homes. The homes are pushed back. The ones on the left have bigger front lawns than the ones on the right. The ones on the right have raised lawns. The ones on the left, the lawns are more at a street level. The ones on the right, they might be a little bit higher too because of the raised lawns. The ones on the left, they have closed porches. The ones on the right got closed porches. They have a mixture of brickwork and vinyl siding, as well as shingles on the rooftops and on the awnings. Some of the lawns have gates surrounding the lawn. Some of the lawns are wide open. The vehicle in front of us is a Jeep 4x4. It says, "Please be patient, student driver." In front of that, there's another vehicle holding them up. If you guys are wondering what the weather's like today, today's high was about 65 degrees. And it is currently 4:08 Eastern Standard Time. So it's about to be 5 soon. I don't know. Oh, somebody's coming from the left-hand side. I was about to say, I don't know what's taking this vehicle so long with somebody from the left-hand side was coming out of a house. It looks like they have like a little, what looks to be like a baby shower bag. I know it ain't Easter, so it's probably like a baby shower bag because it was like a white bag with like pastel purples and pastel blues. And I know those like pale blues and pale purples tend to be related to baby showers. All right, they finally pressed the brake light, which means they're probably about to go. Yep, perfect. I know they bit into some of our time. Scrap truck on my left. If you guys are new to the channel, I usually try to take 1 hour on these tours. I don't do the tours over an hour. I just try to keep them within a 1 hour time limit. So we'll try to cover as much of Elmwood as we can within 1 hour. We got Gutierrez and Espinal 1 Inc. It's a grocery store on my left-hand side. We're at 65th and Belmar. We're gonna make a right-hand turn in the 1800 block of 65th Street. There's a house for sale right in front of us. You see those 2 houses on the corner? On the left hand? Not on the left hand side, but right in front of us, directly in front of us. 1801 is cream vinyl and 1803 is for sale. The one on the right hand side of it. Alright, so 2-story homes on my left, 2-story homes on my right. Another house on my left that is, it looks to be a medicine. Doctor's office probably. Passing Trinity, the 6400 block of West Trinity. That's 65th and Chester Ave. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on the 6500 block of Chester. There's a do not enter in front of us. Now I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on the 1900 block of 65th Street. Waring Academy Child Care Center on my left. We got Allman, 6300 block of Allman on my left. I'm gonna make this left here so you guys can see this little block. We got the 13 trolley right here headed to Yaden. Make this left right here. Looks like it could be like a dead end, but hey, look at, there's a house for sale right here on my left hand side. 6323 is for sale. They're doing some window work on my right hand side, and it's cool because this female's doing the window work. Wow, there was 3 female contractors out there. That is a first. I've seen 1 female contractor in a group of a couple men before, but to see 3 female contractors, that must be like a family. Whoa, that must be like a family business. Is this a one-way? It looks like a one-way. Let me see. Yeah, it actually is a one-way. There's no signage here on the corner. Not one single sign that lets me know that this is a one-way. Nope. Good thing I always wean into traffic. All the sidewalks right there on my right-hand side look like the edge work was recently done with the poles. Yeah, the only sign that says this is a one-way is right here. Chester Ave, 6300 block of Chester Ave. It goes to show you. Got a pothole right here. I'm gonna slow down. They do these poor patch-up jobs after they do plumbing work. We got window tinting on my right-hand side. A private garage that does window tinting. Ouch. Ouch. Potholes are crazy. We're 65th and Chester. We're gonna make this left again on the 1900 block of 65th. We're gonna keep on going straight. Yeah, so about them 3 females. They were all working on and the reason why I said they were a company, we're passing Regent Street. I'm not gonna go through Regent. We got 65th Market on my right. I'm not gonna go through Regent because that's gonna take us straight to that one-way. 65th and Kingsessing. I'm gonna make this right on Kingsessing. This is gonna take us around, but it's cool. Maybe it'll shoot us down Regent. But the reason why I said it looked like they were part of a contracting crew, all 3 females had the same exact lime yellow, you know, those fluorescent yellow work shirts. They all 3 had them. Then they had like Tim's, they had like cargo pants, and she was the one doing the work on the window. So that's kind of cool. Yo, is that a skate park over there? I see a skate park. There's an actual skate park, y'all. That is incredible. I ain't never know about this skate park that's up here. This John's in the cut. Wow, there's a skate park. We're passing the 6500 block of Regent Street. We can't go down that because that comes up, but we can go down Allman Street right here. There's a school right here on my left. Feel free to name that school to you locals. Whoever lived in this neighborhood and knows. Driving down the 6500 block of Allman. Yeah, so that's crazy. I'm still intrigued by there being 3 women. Oh, she just whacked her in the middle of the street. I'm still intrigued by there being 3 women doing the actual, you know, work. That's cool. Not saying that women can't do the work, but you don't see that every day. That's a refreshing view. To call a construction company and have 3 women working on your house. Yo, I'm telling you, women better start opening up construction businesses more often. I'm sure a lot of men will pay to have women work around their house. Yo, that was a completely unexpected joke. Seriously, like I really thought about it. I'm like, hold on. Have women working on your house? Have like a team of 7 women just like fixing, you know, throwing up the sheetrock and doing your drop ceiling or laying your rug. Imagine that. You know? Imagine that. Yo, that is a business and a half. We're passing the 6300 block of Regent. Yo, Toon thought it first. Well, they thought about it first. But Toon co-sign. Let's make this left on 65th and Kingsessing. We got NT Corner Store on my right hand side. Yeah, that's priceless, yo. Yo. As you guys can tell, the trolley runs on this road. You see the line up top? I don't know if you can see it. And on the ground, you see how there's trolley tracks? That's for the trolley. We're at Kingsessing Ave and Cemetery Ave. This facade on my left hand side is actually in Philadelphia's abandoned list because I try to explore this once. This graveyard on my left, you see it? You see that facade, that facade, that front wall that's standing up? That came up on Philadelphia's abandoned places, and I went and I came to come explore one time, and it was just the front of an old building, literally the front. Like there's nothing to explore. It's just the front of the building. I guess it should be like a building on the funeral, on the cemetery grounds. Look at this EF on my left. Haha, that rhymed. I said, look at this EF on my left. But yeah, so that was crazy. 63rd Street Automotive on my left-hand side. We're at 63rd and Greenway. I'm gonna make this right on Greenway Ave, the 6300 block of Greenway Ave. There's a nice wide block. You can fit like 3 cars in the middle of the street, like side by side. Yeah, look at it. We got plenty of space. This gentleman's about to take his child into his work vehicle? Wow, that's quite interesting. Maybe he had to pick it up from, I said it, like if it wasn't a human being. We're at 64th and Greenway Ave. Maybe he had to pick up his son from the mother of the child, you know? R&P Mini Market on my right. Passing Avondale. Now we're passing Simpson Street. Dope. Ford Sports Bar on my right hand side. We're at 65th and Greenway. Alright, we're gonna cross over 65th. Alright, let's make this left right here. 2100 block of Daggett. That's nice. We got some people holding up traffic, so you guys can admire that. Cut it out. Jersey. 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 Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Jersey's trying to attack people that are close to the car, and I had to roll up the window because she's not going to be able to go through the window. Cut it out, Jersey. I decided to bring her on today's ride because I like her to get some fresh air. A lot of you guys admire this time we're spending in the middle of the street waiting behind this vehicle. There's another vehicle behind me. There's a little kid that was barking at the dog. There's a whole bunch of people over here, and I had to roll up the window because she gets real aggressive. I don't want her to jump out the window and attack anybody. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing that she gets aggressive, but not when it's children, you know what I mean? I don't really condone that. When she barks at an adult, I say, good girl. When she barks at a child, I tell her bad, because that's not good for her to be barking at children. Who is the owner of this vehicle in front of us? As you can see, there's an abandoned house right here on my left. They're sitting right next to the abandoned house. The person behind me already beeped. They beeped before I did, so. The driver must not be anywhere near the vehicle. You would have thought that one of those youngsters were the driver. No, they just left their vehicle in the middle of the street. There's a house for sale on my right-hand side if you want to move on this block where they hold up traffic. The lady behind me is reversing. Should I reverse or should I keep going? OCD is telling me to keep going. Common sense is telling me to reverse because we ain't got time to be burning here. Hey, yo, bro, anybody own that whip? But does anybody own it here? He said that none of them own it, so probably across the street. Yeah, my OCD was kind of like trying to keep me doing a fluid tour, but and that white car, we was actually next to a white Dodge. They was waiting for me to reverse, which means they was waiting for that car to move too. And that white car, whoever got in that white car was part of that group. So they probably didn't really know who owned that vehicle. They was probably just out there chilling. All right, we're at 66 in Greenway. I figured I asked, like, do one of y'all own it? If one of y'all own it, can you move it? Like, she got pink hair. She got pink hair with gold pants. Like, them pants is literally gold, like shining. She got gold, like pleather spandex pants or whatever. Oh, y'all heard Jersey bark, and y'all saw a delay. People just leave their car in the middle of the street, go inside, go on the toilet, go and take a dump, go and make babies, go do a bunch of different things, and then come out after their car has been towed or ticketed. 66 in Woodland Ave. You gotta have patience, you know? You gotta have patience. We got 66 in Woodland Ave. We got 66 in Woodland Pharmacy right here. Can I make a left? Oh, he wasn't beeping at me. He was beeping at this person here. I'm like, can I make a left though? Come on, bro. Like, people be tripping. Alright. We got Gold Street on my left. Got a couple West African businesses. African food, African hair braiding. Several African businesses. Dude, why you beeping? The trolley was beeping. Like, I'm not even near you, dude. We're at 65th and Woodland. I'm gonna make this right so we can go over to the other side. We got a police station right here, 65th and Woodland Ave. I'm gonna make this right so we can go over to the other part of Elmwood Park, around Dix Ave, Saybrook, just past Saybrook. We got Christ International Baptist Church on my right. Let's make this right on Genser, 6400 block of Genser. Yeah, I could have stood out there and just waited for the person to come up. Before all we know, we would have been waiting there for 20 whole minutes. And I wasn't trying to waste the whole tour waiting. Now since we drove away, good Jersey, good Jersey. Yeah, I don't bring her on every tour, but every now and then I try to bring her so she can get some you know, fresh air, and so she can sightsee, and you know, so she can say she's been in all different hoods too, you know what I mean? My dog probably been in more hoods than your dog has. We're at 66 in Pasco Ave. We got Main Scoop Grocery right there in front of us. I'm gonna make this right so we can go over here. But yeah, that was funny, right? My dog been to more hoods than your dog has. No, but seriously, my dog probably been to more hoods than you have. 22nd and Shields. But yeah, no, I like to take her out. I like to let her get fresh air. She's a pretty good shotgun host. She's really antsy right now because we just came from another tour. We're at 67 from Pasco Ave. I could have went right there. I should have crossed over there and y'all could have saw the school. Matter of fact, let me make this right here. Yeah, she's, oh great. We got another block where people, but at least these people are in the vehicle, so that's cool. But yeah, so she's a pretty good, you know, she don't talk to me, but you know, she, like, you know, occasionally comes, drops some drool on me, you know, sneezes on me. She'll step on me once or twice. Yeah, she's a pretty good host. I said host like she's hosting the ride, but she's pretty good. Like, I just prefer to allow her to experience life, because I know dogs' lives are shorter than ours, you know what I mean? For those of you who didn't know, dogs age 7 years for every 1 human year. So let's say your dog is 10 years old in human years, your dog is actually, do 10 times 7, your dog is actually 70 years old. You know what I mean? So if your dog lives to be, you know, let's say 11 years old, 7 times 11 is 77, you know what I mean? And so on. So if your dog lives to be 15, 16, 17 human years, then you got a really old dog. Your dog's probably over 100 years old. You know what I mean? Got 68th Street over here on my left. I'm gonna make a right though. Let me be careful. Oh, there goes the golden pants. The chick that had the golden pants. Let's make this right down 67th. We got FBSLS Nursing. It's a nursing, learning, and education building right there on the corner. We got Empire Boutique on my left-hand side. Straight up this strip, there's a lot of, as you can saw, there was African businesses. There's a lot of different cultural backgrounds. From, I guess, I don't want to stereotype them, say they're all from Africa, but different parts of Africa. I think, you know, in this neighborhood, there's a lot of them that migrated over here. And they open up businesses, you know, they're seeking the American dream, you know, they're like working, they have restaurants, they have, you know, and there's a lot of youngsters, so their kids, their offspring, we're gonna pass Pasco. We're at 67 Pasco. Now we're passing Linmore. We got police right here on my left. So their kids will hang in the neighborhoods, and their kids look like regular people. Look at these police right here. I think they're telling the owner something about the vehicle. They're telling them about probably their car being right in the middle of the street, but if they're unloading, what are they to do? You know what I mean? Yeah, up another cop. Gotta wait. Alright, maybe we can go now. Oh, no we can't, because traffic. Thank you very much, sir. He guided me through that because his vehicle is in the way. We got John Bartram High School on my left-hand side. A huge school, boy. That school is huge. Wow, big school. This got a couple buildings, right? This is the one where the couple buildings. I think there's a middle school too. There's like a high school, middle school, and all this like connected all on one campus. Yeah, we're at Elmwood right here. 67th and Elmwood. 67th and Elmwood Ave. We can make a right, and then we'll start from zigzagging around Elmwood Ave, because Elmwood Ave is a good, you know, point to zigzag from if we're in the Elmwood neighborhood, right? It's only right. We got Bonafide Street. We got Elmwood Community Center on my right. Lucky Star, Golden Star, a few other restaurants and businesses. Let's go down to like, let's take it to like what, 69th, and then start going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Passing 68th and Elmwood. We got a boot on this car on my right hand side, the little Versa, Nissan Versa. Eastwick Family Services, Carroll Street, 2500 block of Carroll Street. 69th, yeah, right here at 69th, where you can make a left. 2500 Massey Street. Yeah, because I've did the Elmwood neighborhood before. However, it, like I said, it made my list of the top 10, you know, worst neighborhoods, most dangerous neighborhoods in Philly, based on crime statistics provided by the police department. So we're at the 36 bus stop on my right. Let's make this left-hand turn on 69th. We got Elmwood Deli and Grocery. It's like a little grill spot, smoothies, shakes, and all that stuff on my left. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You got Waterside Market right here. Rest in peace, Brother Floyd. You are in heaven. There's a banner up there. They invested on a banner. These houses on my left-hand side. 2-story porches, closed porches, open porches. I see the rooftops, flat rooftops, and I see the A rooftops, but then I also see the second floor windows, and some of the ones with the flat rooftops have A awnings on the windows, if that makes any sense. Passing the 6900 block of Theodore. We had another school over here. Is this a school? Let me make this right here, just so we can take a peek at it. 6900 and Butte Ave. $2,600 block of Sylmar, we just passed. 70th and Butte, Let me make this right here so I can see this school. John M. Patterson Elementary School. And there's a police officer station right here. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on the 6900 block of Theodore, where this abandoned building is at right here on the corner. See on my left-hand side, there's an abandoned building. And there's another abandoned building right here on my left-hand side. And there's another abandoned building right here on my left side. Surprisingly, these houses are, from the outside, don't look to be in the worst shape, but they're abandoned. Those really drive down the property values. For all you youngsters that are watching, if you're like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and you're not too familiar with the housing market, abandoned houses on a block run down your property value. So your property value decreases based on how many abandoned houses you have on your block. So your house will be worth more if your block, all the houses are lived in good shape. You know, once you have multiple abandoned houses, 1 abandoned house, and 2 abandoned houses, 10 abandoned houses, 20 abandoned houses. If there's only 3 or 4 houses on your block that are lived in, and 20 or 30 of them are abandoned, like some of the places we've seen in Baltimore, your property value, even no matter how much money you put into it, is going to be lower than what you expect. At 69th and Bust Ave, passing Garmin Street. Remember the Garmin GPSs? 6900 block of Garmin. Now we're passing Elmwood. 6900 block of Elmwood. Let me make this right on Elmwood. Then we can make a left.
What?
You alright, bro?
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I'm chilling. He looked like he had some type of limp. Something wrong with him. He's like, what? You in the middle of the street. That's what. Sometimes you just gotta keep it pushing. Then you end up another crime statistic. We got Crystal Grocery Store right here on my left-hand side, spelled K-R-I-S-T-A-L. Not the traditional way of spelling Crystal. Usually they spell it with a Y. We got a no outlet right there in front of us with a field. Yeah, things like that is how stuff blows out of proportion. Because if I was hot-headed, we're on 69th and Dix Ave. If I was hot-headed, that could have went a different way. But I could tell already off the back that he wasn't all there with the way that he was limping. Could have a disability, and that could also go with the brain. His brain could be a little loose. Because we ain't do nothing but drive by. Passing 2600 block of Massey. That's what we're on right now. I'm used to people having some type of Tourette's or something. Like when you get on the train in Philly, you hear people cursing, F this, F you, oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, and they just talking to themselves. So he could have been one of those. But if you're one of those, and you're in an area where people don't tolerate it, you ain't gonna live long. You ain't gonna have a long life, man. Yeah, the homie came outside. I didn't even notice there was nobody in this vehicle. He came out with a red cup. He came out with a red cup. Yeah, it goes to show you, y'all. That's proof. Let me roll down the window so y'all can hear what he's talking about. Oh, those are probably his kids. We're now approaching, we just exited. Let me see if this vehicle decides to move. We got Juan Mini Market on my right hand side. Grocery, hoagies, cigarettes, soda, frozen food, cleaning products, and more. Be careful, there's traffic on both sides. We just left the 2600 block of Massey. And we're entering the 2500 block. Abandoned house on my right hand side. Let me make this right hand turn. I believe we're on Elmwood. I gotta be careful though. Traffic. He had that old school Benz. It's like a 90s drop top Benz. Let's make this right hand turn on Carroll Street. 2500 block of Carroll Street. Look on my left, they got those things on the sidewalk so you don't park there. This street was freshly paved, so nice and smooth compared to the other streets. There's been a lot of streets that I drove on that were horrible. These streets get an A1 from me. They get an A1, A+. And the corners over here, the sidewalks, they're freshly cemented, freshly paved. The streets are freshly paved. I'm gonna cross over here. Give me a second, y'all. I just had to pay attention to traffic. Them cones on the sidewalk with the little kids' toy. Speed limit. Please drive carefully, children, 25 miles an hour. And there was like 7 kids on my right hand side. So that's cool. That's why I drive slow. People be beeping at me, but it's like, come on, listen, if somebody jumps out in the middle of the street, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to react quick enough. So you gotta drive slow. I believe we're back on Dix Ave. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Dix Ave. 68th and Dix Ave. We got the 108 bus stop next to us. We got ACA or ACA, ACCA Food Market Inc. on my right. I can go right, I can go left. I'm gonna go right and cut a few of these blocks on my right hand side. Because I've did the left side before. I don't think I've focused too much on these little blocks right here, so might as well. We're already here, so. Alright, Geyer. Let's make this. If we go right, I think it's a dead end. It's gonna take us all the way around, yeah. We're on Geyer Street, the 1600 block of Geyer. No parking, private property, cars will be towed. That's what somebody's planter said right in front of their property. See all these planters on my left? They put those there so people don't park. You know, at least the smart ones, the ones that don't want people on their sidewalk. That's like what just happened with when we went through when the boy was tripping. His homie or whoever that was parked on the sidewalk. Rather than him walking up to the vehicle, you know, get a little closer to the vehicle. All over Philly, every single place in Philly when people are in the street, right? And you driving by and they see a car coming by, common sense tells them to just push up against the car a little bit. Let the car go by. He straight up backed up, walked all the way across the street. You know what I mean? And it wasn't all there. And if he was, just probably having a bad day. Gotta have good decision-making skills, you know? One wrong decision could ripple effect to generations, you know? This is a no outlet right here, so I might as well just make this right. Because on my left is a no outlet, it's a playground. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew we was gonna run into a playground, but it's cool. We'll make this right-hand turn right here on 69th and Dix Ave. th and Dix Ave. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on 68th. We're now approaching Buste. 68th and Buste. I think they told me how to say this before. I'm here trying to pronounce it. Buiste, Buste, Bist. You can just say use silent and just say Bist. But to me it's Buist, Buist, Buste. I don't know. Somebody gonna put it in the comments. They're gonna make tune. This is how you say it. I'm gonna be like, my bad. I'll make this right hand turn on Buste Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn right here on Hobson. Yeah, towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year, there was a couple shootings over here where youngsters got killed. Middle of daytime. Yeah, youngsters. 17. Another one was like 19. They were young and they got killed. The thing is that people be too hot-headed. They act on their emotions, and if you're an emotional creature and you act on your emotions, that's not good. That's not healthy for society. You know, you got to know how to have better judgment. Make good judgment, ladies and gentlemen. We just left the 2500 block of Hobson. I'm gonna reverse and let this gentleman right here with a little limp walk by. Yeah, the other dude had like a similar limp. I literally saw that when he was crossing the street. He had a little limp. So, you know, could be one of those people that just hate life, you know? It's not funny, but we're at 68th and Elmwood. I'm gonna make it. There's a police pullover right here. Let's see what's popping right here with this little police traffic stop. Oh, he let him go. Yeah, right here on my left-hand side. It's a police traffic stop. Well, he turned his lights off, so. Can't go left. All right. Let's go straight another block because we made a left here. I don't want to see the same thing again. Then we'll come and we'll wrap all the way around the block. Passing 69th Street. We got Elmwood Plaza right up here on my left-hand side. th 70th Street and Elmwood Ave. Elmwood Plaza, they got AutoZone, Elmwood Laundromat, Trios, Italian Deli, Gourmet Seafood, Beauty and Beauty, and China King. We got Snack U on my right hand side. We're gonna pass this school over here. This is the elementary school we passed earlier. Remember there was a car parked out there? There's a playground on my right. Remember we turned down Theodore, this little block right here on my left? We were just coming from the other direction. We got Southwestern Presbyterian Church right here on my left hand side. John M. Patterson Elementary School on my right. Gonna make this left right here on Boost. Boost. I just said Boost, like Boost Mobile. Boost. 70th and Boost. Make this left right here. Thank you, Bumblebee. Thank you very much, sir. To Optimus Prime, I appreciate it. We got the mail woman on my right hand side delivering mail. I'm doing 20 miles an hour because we kind of saw the strip right here. United gas station on my left hand side. C-store, ATM, lottery, and more. 69th and Boost. On my right hand side. Juan's Mini Market. 2600 Carroll Street on my right hand side. Passing 68th Street. This vehicle behind me speeding. I'm gonna just let him go by. Go ahead. Yeah, people drive. They be having a bad day. They take it out on the gas pedal. Just past Hobson. He was out. Like he was on my he was on my tail. He was from the red light to my tail in a heartbeat. Passing Bonafide Street. There's an Amazon truck in the middle of Bonafide, so I'm glad I didn't go down it. Let's go down another block or two. Passing 67th and Boost. Shields. Make this right down Shields. We got Z's Beauty Supply right here. 2600 block of Shields. Did we go down Shields? I think not. I hope not. I'm sure I went down it before in previous tours, but today. Oh no, it's like deja vu. You be having deja vu? You ever have deja vu? I've had deja vu before. I'm only traveling like 6 miles an hour. You ever had deja vu before? Where it feels like you've been there, you've been through that experience, you've done it, whether it was in a dream or you really lived it in real life. Yeah, deja vu is interesting. I've had a few deja vu scenarios in my life. Making this left hand turn on Dix. Ferguson Faces of the Future, number 2 on my left hand side. It's like a child care center. That's 66 and Dix Ave. 66 Supermarket. Oh, there's a dog out there taking a dump. Yo, who owns that dog? Hold on, let me roll up my window before Jersey jumps out the window. So there's a dog taking a dump. Like it's... Oh, it just... Don't tell me it's roaming free. It looks like it's roaming free, y'all. It's a boy, too. It's Brindle also. My jersey's a Brindle, but that's Brindle and white. I wonder if somebody owns it. I mean, I can't bring them with me because Jersey's not going to accept that. Jersey's going to attack. Damn, that's somebody's dog that's loose. Is your dog loose, sir? That's your dog that's loose right there? It's right here. There's the dog. All right, buddy. No, I just was going to let you know if that was your... All right, buddy. He asked me if I liked it. I'm like, no, I just wanted to see if... I mean, yeah, I liked it, but I think he asked me, like, do you like it? You can take it. I think that he was going to let me take it. Nah, I got Jersey with me and she ain't having that. She not having that. House for sale on my right hand side. 6621 Geyer. If you're interested in moving to Southwest, the Elmwood neighborhood. Oh snap! This is the car that was speeding on us. Remember the car that look at he just gas pedaled it off, phew, like a speed race, and then he just threw a bottle right out the window, a Sprite bottle, a Mountain Dew. Could probably be drinking syrup because they be mixing that with Mountain Dew, cough syrup. They be mixing it. He probably on. Yeah, his foot on the pedal is so heavy. Look, he just burned out. He pressed the gas so hard. Like, what's the reason, buddy? Like, see, that's also what causes a lot of crime in neighborhoods is short fuses mixed with substance abuse. Let's make this left right here on the 6600 block of Dorrell. You don't know who's high and who's not. They could be on perks, they could be on Xannies, they could be smoking weed, they could be drinking, they could be on lean, which is syrup, mixed with soda. And then they have a temper, and then they under the influence. They feel like they're in a video game. They don't think clearly. Their conscience is off, and then throw a gun in the mix. If they have a firearm, it's a wrap, and that's why the body counts be piling up. And then they spend a couple years booked, and then they thinking about it like, damn, I was messed up when that crime happened. Like I was under the influence, and I acted on impulse. We're leaving the 6600 block of Dorrell. We're gonna cross over to the 6500 block of Dorrell. But I'm pretty good. Like I'm a pretty good judgment of character, especially being a lifelong resident of Philly, being born and raised in Philly, and I've been in all sections of Philly, and I come from Northwood. There's a lot of drama every single day. You could see it, hear it, and sense the energy in someone's demeanor. Yo, look at this pit bull right in front of us. Hold on, was that the pit bull that was just loose? I think it was. Hold on, it looked just like it, but somebody was walking with it on a leash. Unless that's a whole nother pit bull on Dorrell. I think it. Hold on, let me look. Let me not say I think. No, that's a whole different dog. That dog busky. That dog big as ever, and his balls are snipped. That sucks. They neutered it. Yeah, the other one didn't have his testes snipped. Yeah, the other one was just loose, and it was a nice pit, but it wasn't as big and husky as that one. Look at these houses. Look at these houses. They're like 1.5 story. They're 1 story, but they got like the A top. They got little attic windows up top. Nice, smooth street. We're doing 5 miles an hour, yo. Nice, smooth street, and porches, open porches, fenced in porches, metal gated in porches. Like little mixture. 6400 block of Dorrell. I'm gonna make this left right here. Got Lindbergh Boulevard on my right hand side. That'll take you to the Wildlife Refuge, and you can keep going right, and it'll take you to the Philadelphia International Airport. You can work your way up there, and also let's make this left right here. And also, you can also get to the Auto Mall and Pass Young Junkyard Strip Mall. So you can go to the strip mall where there's brand new car dealerships, and then right around the corner there's a strip mall with like 15 junkyards back to back to back. I like to call it like the Junkyard Mall because there's not many places in Philly other than Pass Young with junkyards back to back to back to back to back. So if one junkyard don't have the part that you need, you can go to another junkyard right across the street and ask them if they have the part, which is pretty cool. It's convenient, you know what I mean? Junkyards are fun. We got Eddie's Cafe on my left hand side, open 7 days a week on my right hand side. We got a little deli that it's called Oh My Snack and Candy, vape, hookahs, sodas, and more. We're at 65th and Dix Ave. Yeah, guys, but unfortunately, that's why the crime rates are high in certain neighborhoods. The decision-making skills. You gotta have good decision-making skills. Yeah. Passing the 6400 block of Chelwyn. Let's make this right on Garmin. 6400 block of Garmin. It's like, that's why sometimes you find out that somebody passed away, but it was for like the the littlest thing ever. Like, you know, it's Instagram beef, it's Facebook beef. It's like we were talking about in a previous tour. I don't know, I believe I was just talking about this in my Carroll Park tour. Parking, people fighting over parkings. It'd be like the dumbest thing. Like back in the day, it was like clubs. Like you be in the club, somebody look at you wrong in the club, and it's a fight. It's drama. You know what I mean? Like that's petty. That's dumb. That's like, come on, you gotta like. That's why some people move to the country. That's why some people move to the woods. That's why some people move to, you know, you don't really deal with that in prominent neighborhoods, in communities where, you know, people, working class people, you know, you deal with that. What? In the city life, and it sucks. Sucks because, you know, not everybody handles it the same. Beer distributor on my left, E&G Food Market on my right. You know, I'm conscious. I'm not under the influence. Theodore, 6300 Block of Theodore on my right. I'm not under the influence. I'm fully aware of my surrounding. I have common sense. You know, if that was somebody else who was younger, who was off, who was in the zone, that could have went completely different. But we'll both live to see another day, and that's the important part. We drove by a couple people sitting on their steps. Yo, there's a big parking right there. How about you parking that parking? You keep slowing down. You want to park in that parking? We're in the 6300 Block of Theodore. I can make a right, I can make a left. I think I'm gonna make a left. I gotta be careful on my right hand side because traffic. Dickens Ave, Wizard Unisex Salon on my left. Ah, nope. Don't wanna get stuck. It says Jesus is Lord on that church in front of us. What's this? 63rd and Elmwood. Fatu Braiding on my left. 6300 Block of Elmwood. We have several young ladies crossing the street. Aladdin Food Market on my right hand side. We'll probably take this up another 3 or 4 blocks and then make a right. I think Jersey wants to walk too. I think she wants to stretch. Like I said, she just came with me on another tour, and we got a boot on my left hand side. Vehicle booted. They ain't paid their tickets. And she's been a little antsy. Passing the 6200 Block of Reedland. Make this right down Wheeler Street. We should have came down Wheeler Street with a 4-wheeler. See, he normally just looked. He had a good spirit in him. He just looked and kept texting and, you know, kept it pushing. $150. See that F-150 on my right? It had a boot on it. I already saw like 3 or 4 boots in this neighborhood. Yeah, I stepped the bus in front of us. We're gonna cross over to the 6100 Block. There's 2 little, oh snap, all right, cool. I was about to say there's 2 little mobile electric battery operated wheelchairs here, but there's a whole little flea market business right here. I was about to say, them things are worth money. I'm about to grab one and pop a wheelie with it. I'm about to do tours on a wheelchair. Passing the 6200. Oh, there's a raccoon in the middle. Oh, they killed a raccoon in the middle of the street. That was a raccoon. Yo, at first I thought it was a cat. We're at 62nd and Elmwood. We got A&D Food Market right there in front of us. I thought that was a cat. That was a whole raccoon. Like, come on, why y'all had to kill the raccoon though? Like, that's crazy. We're passing, what's this? Dickens Ave. So we got a Dix Ave in this neighborhood, and we got a Dickens Ave. I was gonna say a joke, but it's gonna sound weird. That's a whole lot of, yeah. 62nd and Bust. Yeah, personally, I want to move to a neighborhood where the drivers drive more calmly. I don't think that's anywhere in America, right? No, but like seriously, I think the thing that bothers me most is when people rush me from behind. Like, they be behind me and they be tailing me. That bothers me the most. Like, is there a state or is there a country or a city that I don't know about where people drive calmly and be chilling? You know what I mean? Because I can't deal with all the like rushing and the double parking and the blocking the streets. Come on. And then when they be double parking, then they be looking at you like you crazy. Like, yo, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Like, all right, you beeping at me. SEPTA bus, can I make this turn? There's a SEPTA bus behind me that's beeping at me. How is a SEPTA bus rushing me? Look, I'm here talking about people rushing, and I just had a SEPTA bus rush me. That is crazy. Y'all saw it first on Tune 215. Like, seriously. Let's make this left on Robinson. What's up with this vehicle right here? Oh, somebody right there double parked. Oh, there's a brand new Mustang right here with a boot on it. Yo. I'm gonna turn right here. Give me a second, y'all. Look at that Mustang right there. Yo, convertible Mustang with a boot. They sick. I know they sick to their stomach. That's vicious, right? That's crazy. Giving a homie a shape up out front. The homie on the left was giving a little kid outside a shape up. That's what's up. I used to do that when I used to cut hair back when I was like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. For a couple years straight. That's why I said all those years. When I used to have clients come through and stop through to get their hair cut, I didn't have a shop, obviously, because I was a youngster. And it was hot, especially if it was hot like indoors, and I didn't like bringing a lot of random people indoors, so it'd be easier to cut them in front of the crib. Boom, I would cut right in front of the house. Yup, give them a haircut, give them a shape up or whatever, right in front of the crib. It worked out right. Yeah. I saw some crazy stuff while I was cutting hair. To close this out, I saw like while I was cutting hair, I saw pounds of weed on the table. The client that I was cutting his hair, like, he used to trap. And I saw a couple pounds, and he used to give me like bud before I used to bounce. There was a couple chicks on the left. I think they were going to the couple dudes that was on the left. Back when I used to when I used to consume Mary Jane, yeah, he used to get everybody in the crib's house. In the crib, he used to get all their haircuts and pay me for cutting everybody hair. I've saw people snort coke in a whole different crib. Right here on my left, there's a boot on the car. Another boot. Damn, they hitting this neighborhood heavy. One of the clients, he went to the kitchen and snorted some coke, and then came and then sat down and just wanted me to cut his hair. Like, dude, like, you could have did that in the bathroom, bro. You ain't had to do that right in front of me, bro. Bro, yo, he out. What is he running for? I wanted to make sure that nobody was bussing. Yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you ain't had to snort that line in front of me. Like, you was feet away from me. Like, I understand you was in your kitchen. However, this is a row home. Kitchen, living room, and dining room are damn near all the same. Like, yeah, I've saw some crazy stuff. Like, and I'm gonna just leave it there because we have reached our 1 hour mark. But hey, I'm here and I live to tell about it, and that's the joy about life. Be peaceful. Put the energy out that you want in return. Stay blessed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to turn on the notification bell. If you don't turn your notification bell, you won't get notified when a new video is released on this channel. You gotta turn on your notification bell, set the notifications to all. If you don't do that, you will not be notified. Comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any knowledge, memories, stories in this neighborhood, feel free to comment that. That's why I leave the comment section open. We as creators have an option to have the comment section closed, but I leave it open so that, you know, you guys can engage with each other and other people from around the world who come from all over, you know, different continents and states and countries and islands and all that, who read the comments, can read your thoughts and read your knowledge and read your stories and memories in these type of neighborhoods. All right, y'all. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune 215, Tune Ski, Tunism, Tunage, Bad Tune, Super Tune, Tune 1, Tuner, Tunicalifragilistic expialidocious, and I'm tuning out.